Here in Krakow, and this little green area that you see here around us, it surrounds the entire old town. So they put it in, I think, when they got rid of the walls of the city or so forth. And so it's now a lovely place to bike and walk all around the city.
So it's like a trail?
Yeah, it's kind of like one big thin park surrounding the whole old town.
Мне кажется, это бурановские бабушки а-ля Поланд. They have a copy of the Shroud of Turin. I don't know if you can see the face of Jesus. We're climbing to Bubble Castle. There are a few steps to climb. Now we're inside of this church that we climbed to. And Joe is here to see the grave of
Jan Sobieski.
There we go. No, this is not a service. These are some tourists. It's a group of tourists. Yeah, we climbed all these narrow stairs to see this bell, Sigismund bell. So basically this is the Polish king's burial and queen's. Sorry, lady. Maybe it's a Polish thing, but that bird, whatever that bird is, an eagle, has an arm holding a sword. Alright, this is the guy whose name we cannot pronounce, but we can try. Kosciuszko. Okay, so he
Helped out the Americans in the Revolution.
Year? The year?
In 1775 to 81.
There we go. This is the tomb of Sobieski. And this crown and the skull placed on his tomb. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is why we are here, because of the wing hussars. And Joe is looking at Joe is looking at a wing right now. That's one of the wings. The soldiers, well, not the soldiers. Who were wearing them, Joe?
The hussars, the Polish hussars, heavy cavalry.
The Polish hussars were wearing them during the battle, supposedly to intimidate the enemy.
When the winged hussars arrive,
He's up here, and all back here, lots of winged hussars back there.
a cry for help in time of need awaits relief from Holy League. 60 days of siege outnumbered and weak. Sent a message to the sky. Wounded soldiers left to die. Will they hold the wall or will the city fall?
You can see them better.
Dedication, dedication, that outnumbered 15 to 1. And the battle's begun, and the winged hussars arrive. race against the mind, and a race against time and nothingness.
And so while I'm doing the touring of the interesting historical items, Tanya is having a little rest.
Douce dame jolie, pour Dieu ne pense mi, que nous le signori, tu m'as doucement, gardez son prix chéri.
We just saw The Lady with the Ermine, a famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci, and now we're about to tour the city. It's a one giant head. Wrocław has gnomes and Krakow has one giant head.
Enjoying the main square here?
They have the best decorated horses.
This is St. Mary's Basilica here. Very easily recognized by its two distinct bell towers there. One of the interesting stories about this church is that at the top of every hour, a trumpeter comes out and he plays a few notes. And then he stops abruptly in the middle of that. Now, the reason behind all this is that way back in the day, the Mongols were besieging Krakow. And there was a trumpeter who was going out on the walls to alert the townspeople that the Mongols were there. But the Mongols shot at him and an arrow struck him down right in the middle of his piece. And so they commemorate it with the trumpeter ending right on that same note. I guess you could say it was the original unfinished symphony.
Here comes the arrow. Wait! We had some rain today in the first part of the day, and the sun finally came out. The rain stopped at around 4 p.m. and we're back outside to explore the town. Here's more street life for you. I don't know why, but I've always liked to take videos of people, locals, street life.
Well,
I think to me it's very fascinating.
I completely agree. I love getting pictures of people just going about their daily business. Oh, anybody out there know what this is for? I'd love for somebody to let us know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
For a horse?
Tying up your boat? I don't think so.
We're not in Venice. I don't know. So, Joe, what do you think of Krakow?
I do like Krakow a lot. Even though there are no gnomes to find here, I do like Krakow a lot. It's a very cute town.
Do you like it better than Wrocław? Now be careful, I have a student from Wrocław. She knows we're here.
I like them both equally. I still have to explore. We still have one more day here, and then I have to think about it.
I think both cities are very cute.
Both are very cute. Both are unique.
Yes.
They both have their charm.
Wrocław has gnomes, and Krakow has a dragon breathing fire, the actual fire.
There you go.
Joe, would you agree with me if I say that it seems like Poland to be for Polish only? There's very little immigration. I know nothing about the Polish immigration system, but it seems to me like there are the fewest immigrants in this country. And I've been in this country now twice, well, 3 times. And there are only tourists. I mean, obviously there are Ukrainians and Russians here.
Germans.
I mean, as immigrants, not the tourists.
Got it.
There's nobody from Asia or Muslim countries.
Yeah, you do not see a lot.
Not even tourists. So
yeah, no,
it's.
the tourists are all Europeans here, pretty much.
But also, what I've noticed is there are no big fashion brands in this country. You will not see a woman carrying a Chanel bag or Gucci bag or Prada bag or Dior. I've only seen one woman with a Chanel bag, but she was a tourist, probably French, so I don't know. And you will not also see a lot of brand stores, unless maybe it's at the airport, which I doubt.
Although we have seen our McDonald's here,
Yeah.
unlike Berlin.
And also, Poland is a very religious country, don't you think, Joe?
Yeah, it definitely is. And I mean, of course, John Paul II, who was Pope, I believe he came from Krakow, so Krakow especially.
So, of course, Krakow is not an exception. I got pierogies with duck. And what did the man get?
I got stuffed cabbage.
Stuffed cabbage. It's a cute place here. Dumplings with duck and some sour cream.
How is it? How is it? How is it? And now my food has shown up.
So right now it's a little bit after 7 p.m. and it's very bright. This last night we woke up, or this morning we woke up
5
at 5 a.m. At 5 a.m.
Completely bright.
At 5 a.m. Okay, I know
It was morning, 5.
at 5 a.m. and it was bright as if it were like 10 o'clock. So, and that's because we are, Joe?
Well, we're pretty far north here, and we're getting close to the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. So, kind of like the White Nights they have in St. Petersburg. It's not quite as pronounced here, but still, it will be very long days for the next month and a half, 2 months. It's going to be very long days. So, very nice time to be here.
Yeah, come to Poland in May. And tonight we made it to the Jewish quarter, right here. That's the main square.
This is Kazimierz.
I don't know if you can hear the birds, but even the birds are not sleeping. It's too bright for them. It's 9 p.m. came to this museum, another museum in Krakow, to see Joe.
Nero's torches and Prussian armament on the left.
This painting and this painting. Just two paintings, not this one.
No.
No,
But we can look at it too.
but we can look at it. It's a nice one. Hold on, давай.
This was the start of the state of Prussia when the Teutonic Knights did homage to the Polish king, and they got Prussia as a territory.
Who they?
The Teutonic Knights.
And who's the guy there in the center?
That would have been the leader of the Teutonic Knights, I imagine. And that's probably the...
This is my favorite character on the painting. He is wearing feathers on his head. A jester, I'm guessing. And now this is the second painting.
And this is Nero's torches. The torches being the Christians who are lined up here, who are being set on fire alive, to illuminate Nero's games.
And where's the guy? Where's the main hero
I'm
or
guessing-
main
I'm
evil?
guessing that's
Right there, he's
him right
bored.
there, yeah.
Времена нравы. O tempora o more. Is it right? What is it in Latin? O времена нравы. O tempora o more.
I don't know.
Okay. Did you not study Latin?
No.
I was very close. Okay, I had to Google. O tempora o mores. Plural. Yeah, времена нравы. Yeah, makes sense. I'm guessing this is the Polish version of Margarita, Master and Margarita.
It's called Ecstasy.
Oh, well, I told you. And this is the Polish version of Troika +1, I'm guessing. Alright, this is again our last day in Krakow, and we decided to celebrate this. I mean, not to celebrate, but finish this on a nice cuisine note. Yeah. And this is my duck with the dumplings. Saffron dumplings. What did you get?
And I've got the dumplings, regular dumplings.
Oh my god, this place is amazing. It's all handmade. It's the Polish Ceramika. Everything is so cute. I'm definitely getting something for myself. They have all kinds of themes. That is just so cute. Love the design. Okay, I just learned something. So do you see the price of this one? 70 Polish money. And this one is the same, but it's 51. And the reason the prices are different is because this one is hand painted and this one is just stamped. And how do we know? On the back it says unique. Here we go.
Well, somebody is very, very happy. She got to go shopping.
Might kind of waits.
Well, here we are. It is now halfway through our trip. This is our last day in Krakow. Tomorrow, we will be heading off to Romania. It's going to be our first new country. So we are now packing. Even though we're halfway through, we've got a slight little problem. I'm very happy for Tanya. She's been doing a little bit of shopping here in Krakow. She's found a couple things that she really liked. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to fit this all in. I sort of think that, you know, if Tanya had a chance to trade me in for another suitcase, she'd jump at that chance. Yeah, but, you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody to make her this offer. So anyway.
You just did.
Oh, whoops. And a final goodbye to Wawel Castle and Krakow.